Hi, my name is Casey Mortensen. I am a sophomore. My major is art with an emphasis in graphic design. I have a minor in photography and I am from Oregon, Wisconsin.
Hi, my name is Allie Prendergast. I am a sophomore. My major is interpersonal communication. My minor is criminal justice, and I live in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin.
Hi, my name is Abby Zirzo. I'm a sophomore. My major is organizational and professional communication with a minor in nutrition, and I am from Waukesha, Wisconsin.
Hi, my name is Megan Brown. I'm a sophomore. My major is interpersonal communication with a Spanish minor, and I'm from Waukesha, Wisconsin.
Hi, my name is Brantley Eastman. I am a sophomore. My major is exercise and sports science with a minor in nutrition, and I am from Dodgeville, Wisconsin.
To begin, think about an experience that you have had with a group project or a team. What made that experience successful? What were some challenges that you encountered? For a quick activity, grab a piece of paper and jot down a couple ways that your experience was both positive and negative.
Reflecting on both your positive and negative experiences is one way to identify effective teamwork. This may be helpful for our overall session goal, which is to educate trainees how to communicate effectively, work proficiently, and collaborate with teammates while enhancing their ability to cooperate with one another. Each team member will be addressing one of the following 5 objectives in more detail. These objectives include number 1, to identify roles within a team setting and allow participants to take personal responsibility to complete their specific task. Number 2, to be able to provide and accept constructive criticism of other group members' ideas or opinions. Number 3, to be able to successfully operate through collaborative techniques. Number 4, to be able to lead and listen to others within a group discussion. And number 5, to be able to set and attain group goals.
Through extensive research and personal experiences, our group was able to educate our audience and hope to improve teamwork techniques among the participants.
Throughout your whole life, you will encounter situations where teamwork is essential. Our purpose here today is to inform you of the best ways you can effectively work in a group or a team setting.
The first way that you can ensure your group will work effectively is by establishing your role on the team and respecting everybody else's roles. After studying teamwork for a while, R. Meredith Belbin noticed that people working in teams tend to fall into one of 9 categories or roles. These team roles were defined as a tendency to behave, contribute, and interrelate with others in a particular way. Belbin then put the 9 team roles into 3 different categories. The 3 categories are action-oriented, people-oriented, and thought-oriented. These roles ensure that the team is performing at its best and working to achieve the overall goal. The roles help the team stay balanced and give each member of the team clear responsibilities to assure each individual does their part. The first category is action oriented. The shapers are people that are full of energy, have a positive attitude, and enjoy challenges. They find the best solutions when faced with a difficult situation and tend to be extroverts. They also are very good at motivating other people on the team. The implementers are the people that actually get stuff done. They know their team's limits and are structured and well organized. They turn team ideas into actual plans, but sometimes have trouble accepting change. The completers are very detail oriented, so perfectionists, and they keep the team on pace and make sure all deadlines are met. They tend to worry at the littlest of issues and tend to get overwhelmed because they don't like to ask for help. The next category is people oriented. The coordinators are mature and have great listening skills. They help lead the team to the end goals by entrusting jobs to different team members, but can be manipulative sometimes. The team worker makes sure the team stays connected by handling all conflict and issues the team may be experiencing. They are very supportive of all team members and create the most friendships. Because the team worker wants to keep the team united, they tend to not be as good at making final decisions in fear of taking someone's side. Lastly, the resource investigators are curious and enthusiastic people that know how to network and negotiate. They help the team get outside resources and they can negotiate to get information from other people. They are also quick thinkers and tend to be extroverts. The last category is thought oriented. The monitor evaluator are the critical thinkers of the team. They like to analyze all decisions and options to make sure that they are making the right choice for the team and the overall goal. However, they are not very good at motivating team members or making decisions. The specialists are team members that have exceptional knowledge in a single area. Their only role in the team is to help with that specific area of knowledge. Lastly, the plants are the innovative team members. They create new and unique solutions to problems, but they tend to be introverts and have a private communication style. Now that we've taken a look at all the roles and seen all the characteristics that these roles possess, click the link to find out what role you have on a team.
Now that you know what role you play on a team, I want to explain another important aspect of communication within a team setting, and that's feedback. Feedback is another huge part of effective communication. As I mentioned before, you will encounter countless situations in your life when you will need to hear and receive feedback from someone. This could be like a boss, a coworker, or a professor. And also when you will need to give feedback, and this can be like a friend, a classmate, or a coworker. I'm sure that all of you can think of multiple situations in which you have already done both. So first, I researched the steps on how to provide the best feedback. These include Number 1, creating a comfortable and safe setting for the participants. Number 2, citing specific instances so they know exactly what point you are trying to make. Number 3, put a positive spin on it. Try and balance your positive and negative feedback. Number 4, to be firm and fair. Don't nitpick, but also try to see their side too. Number 5, choose quality over quantity. And number 6, focus on the problem itself, not the person that made it. This chart that I included lists 10 common mistakes in giving effective feedback, some of which are the feedback judges the individuals, not their actions. That's what I was explaining in point number 6. The feedback is too vague, and the feedback is exaggerated with generalities. For this next slide, I listed the steps on how to receive feedback. These include Number 1, accepting that you need it. No one is perfect and everyone can benefit from it. Number 2, don't take it personally. And number 3, embrace it as an opportunity to get better. Now, here's an activity. The purpose of this activity is to show how easy it can be for one word to interfere with the constructive feedback process by creating defensiveness, even when they mean well. Replacing this certain word with another when giving proper feedback can fix this. This activity will help you figure that out. Here are 2 examples of different situations. In each situation, pick which statement you would prefer hearing from someone who is giving this feedback to you. You can pause the video to complete the activity. And the other situation is on the next slide. Now that you have completed the activity, I'm going to guess that most of you likely selected option B for both situation number 1 and 2. These options included the word and instead of but when giving the feedback. Most people feel as though this way is less harsh, but still gets the point across on how something can be made even better. With that being said, try this activity on your own. Read the following situation and try to form your own feedback by using the word and instead of but.
Encountering situations to receive constructive criticism and provide feedback is essential for positive team unity. Building collaborative techniques is another aspect of teamwork that I will now address. To begin, what are some words that you think of when you hear of the word collaborate? Engagement, trust, responsibility, and flexibility are all words that come to mind when I think of collaboration. It is more than simply working in a group. The power of collaboration is in the work of a team. It comes from sharing opinions, supporting each other, understanding defined roles, and having a common goal. Collaboration, or teamwork, is dependent on trusting the other members to come through with their part without watching them all the time. The ability to successfully work as a part of a team creates a mutually beneficial environment for everyone. Diverse skills and opinions from group members gives opportunities to accomplish the common goal. When thinking about teamwork, imagine a sports team, basketball or football for example. Building trust within teams like this is super important for success. As Phil Jackson, a former professional basketball player and NBA coach said, "Good teams become great ones when the members trust each other enough to surrender the me for we. There are many reasons that teams are successful. Building collaborative techniques to boost productivity can give your team a better chance at achieving their desired goals. Now I will share 9 ways to build these collaborative techniques. Number 1, share a vision. This is where the goal or purpose is created, with the contributions of team ideas. Number 2, set expectations early. Each member should know what's expected of them. Number 3, establish metrics. This means to hold everyone accountable. Number 4, capitalize on strengths. Find the strengths of each member and highlight them. Number 5, encourage new ideas. Give team members a chance to share their ideas. Number 6, create a cross-functional work group. This means to build trust through smaller group work to get a sense of each member's skills and assets to the group.
Number 7, keep your promises. Trust is key, and following through with what you say is important. Number 8, build team relationships. Team bonding outside of teamwork. Number 9, celebrate collaboration. Notice the collaboration during group work and reward each other. All of these techniques help members to accomplish their common goal.
Not only are there 9 ways to collaborate with your group members, but there are also 3 different leadership styles as well as 5 ways to listen effectively that will improve one's understanding of teamwork. First, it is important that one understands his or her leadership style. According to Communicating for Results, there are 3 styles that include authoritarian, democratic, and laissez-faire. First, authoritarian. These leaders like to have the power and control within his or her hands and make the decisions without the consensus from the group members. Next is democratic. Democratic leaders work with the other group members to make decisions. Groups with a leader that is democratic feel a higher level of satisfaction and motivation. And lastly, laissez-faire. These leaders are not well involved with the group decision making and allow group members to complete tasks alone. Now that we have a brief understanding of each style, I want you all to self-reflect upon which leadership style you would consider yourself. After you have decided which style suits you best, take the 12-question quiz below. After completing the quiz, reflect upon what your results were. Were they similar to what you had originally thought, or were they different? Now, there are several characteristics that are often associated with what is considered to be a good leader. A few common ones may include accountability or responsibility. However, for the purpose of this presentation, I'm going to focus on how to listen effectively to group members through 5 different techniques. First, pay attention. This can be mainly seen through eye contact and avoiding outside distractions. This ensures to the speaker that you are engaged within the conversation. Second, show that you're listening. This can be done through nodding, facial expressions, and small vocal cues. Third, provide feedback. Good feedback may include summarizing what the speaker has said to ensure that both the speaker and listener are on the same page. Fourth, defer judgment. Avoid interruptions within the conversation, as that makes the speaker feel as though the listener has something more important to say, which can sometimes be frustrating. And fifth, and lastly, respond appropriately. With the response, be open and honest, but do so in a respectful manner.
Goal setting is often one of the biggest problems in teamwork. When setting goals, use a SMART goal strategy to be more efficient when setting and attaining goals. The S in SMART goals stands for specific. The goals you set should be clear and specific. The M stands for measurable. The goals you create need to be measurable so that you can track progress along the way. Without the goal being measurable, you may never know if you are actually making progress. The A stands for achievable. When creating a goal, you want to make it realistic and possible to complete. This part is often tricky because some people will set the bar too high or too low. You want it to challenge you, but remember that in the end, you want to reach the goal. The R stands for relevant. Make sure the goals that you are making are relevant to you and the group so that it makes everybody want to accomplish the goal. If the goals don't mean anything to the group, then there will be no desire to complete the goals. The T stands for time. All good goals should have a target date and time that they should be completed by. This helps ensure all group members stay on track and continue to work towards the goal.
In conclusion, we hope that our presentation has allowed you to learn more about how to efficiently work and effectively communicate within a team setting, as well as better understand the importance of the objectives that we listed in the beginning of the PowerPoint. Thank you. In conclusion, we hope that our presentation has allowed you to learn more about how to efficiently work and effectively communicate within a team setting, as well as better understand the importance of the objectives that we listed in the beginning of our PowerPoint. Thank you.